Brilliance Audio presents What She Doesn't Know by Andrew E. Kaufman. Performed by Christina Traister. On a Thursday afternoon, beneath a hearty spring downpour, Riley Harper walks out of Glendale Psychiatric Hospital a free woman. But she might as well have psychotic murderer stamped across her forehead, because that's how many will always see her. If you were to ask why she was committed in the first place, Riley would contend her breakdown was the product of bad timing and a lousy memory. The press and public would disagree. They'd argue that her supposed mental illness was an elaborate scam to avoid community disdain and the threat of a retrial. Shortly after Riley and her sister Erin emerge from the hospital entrance, a wave of reporters rolls across the wet tarmac, blocking their path, shooting photos and shotgunning questions. Erin gave fair warning that the press was camped out in the parking lot, but Riley had no idea there would be this many of them. She pulls down her raincoat's hood to shield her face from the cameras, and the two women dash for the car. "Miss Harper!" hollers a local TV reporter, wagging her microphone as if it were a trophy with a large white 5 affixed to it. "How does it feel to be free?" Riley ignores the reporter as Erin strides briskly by her side, trying to navigate the driving Northern California rain and a thick storm of aggressive newshounds. As they continue rushing to Erin's car, the press keeps coming, feet clacking, shutters snapping, jaws flapping. "Do you still claim you can't remember what you were doing during the murder?" asks a reporter with an ugly green and red tie that makes Riley think of Christmas. Odd, since it's the middle of April. "We've heard the investigation might be reopened," another newsperson shouts. "Are you worried your arrest could soon follow?" But ignoring questions from the reporters only seems to urge them on. Now they form a human barricade between the sisters and Erin's Jeep Cherokee. A newscopter swoops in from high above, battering the darkened, pathless sky while trying to grab aerial shots of Riley's departure. "Move it!" Erin says to the press, with a sharp snarl that's barely audible beneath the thundering copter. Dragging Riley by a hand, she shoves through the crowd and shouts, "I said move it!" But the mob pushes back, and Riley loses her footing. She slips on slick ground and falls to her knees. The cameras continue to roll, following her mishap to its bitter end. "What the hell's wrong with you people?" Erin shrieks with pink-faced anger while she helps Riley up. "Miss Harper, did or didn't you kill her?" says a reporter, jockeying beside them. Riley pulls to an abrupt stop and battles a ferocious urge to lash out. But if eyes could shoot lightning bolts, this guy would be lying belly up on the pavement. The reporter must sense she means business because he shuffles a few preemptive paces backward. She's about to turn away when her limbs go weak. Demeter Sloan slinks through the crowd, watching Riley's every move. For a fleeting moment, the two women's gazes connect. Then Erin steps up just in time. She yanks open the car door and helps Riley inside before slamming it shut, then fights her way around to the driver's side. Erin is not by any means a large woman, but she's tough. Determined, too, as she rams her way through the microphones and cameras and flailing hands so she can grab the car door handle. They make it safely inside the vehicle, although to Riley it feels like a fishbowl. Erin takes a moment to catch her breath, until a jarring palm slap against the window interrupts the effort. Riley flinches. A reporter mouths something indiscernible from behind the glass, obviously last-ditching it for a parting comment. This time, Riley manages to remain composed. Once more, Erin saves the day. She affords the crowd a long, ear-shattering honk, leaving it little time to clear out before she shoves the car in gear and flies into reverse. Seconds later, they escape the media mayhem, hightailing it away from Glendale and down the road.